Howdy guys, welcome back to Whispers of a Machine Part 2. Or as this is titled, Let's Play Whispers of a Machine Walkthrough Part 2. Let's do it! What are we doing anyway? It's been a while. We finished Operencia, Stolen Sun, so now we can find our next cash cow. Hope that's the right term. Let's check the notes. Refresh.
Carl Oscarson was fatally stabbed by an unknown assailant in the Nordson workshop hall.
Okay. We've got 2 murders at the moment.
Maya, the first murder victim, was brutally stabbed to death in the Nordson Museum by an unknown attacker.
It's true. Conduit?
So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings.
We discovered that in I think Maya's murder. Maya's murder. Maya's apartmentness. And we have a locked door.
Finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code.
I think I said we were stuck last time around. And that's essentially because we have no idea where the next... Well, we have an idea of what's going down, but we need to check new places, what I'm saying. So see if we can find new places.
I don't think I need to go further north.
Okay, fair enough. Be that way. Going back. Let's see, can we go this way? We've got other places to explore, is what I mean. Like this dude here. Who's he?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Oh man. Respecting my gun, growing old and weak. Order, sorting my notes, chaos. Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness. Oh man. Respect, cleaning my gun, growing old and weak. Order, sorting my notes, chaos. Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness. It's grim, but...
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Did we ever speak to this guy before? I don't think so.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
Haha. That's what she said, literally. Digging this music entrance of some kind. We have wind
Nice soothing sounds.
chiming away. Do I want to turn this up a little bit? Might have to alt tab a second. Let me see. Like that. Just so we can have dialogue a bit more. Tad a bit. Then I might turn up the bass volume. No tab. Don't freak out. Music will stop. Screen might go black. That's my mouth. Mic even. Is the mic? Yeah. Here we go. No harm done. One in her. Anyway, let's see. Sign.
Volter's Robot Emporium.
We have a robot hanging out there, literally. We can go to the robot shop. We can go to what this is.
He's
This
busy
guy's-
composing his verse.
Not finished. I don't suppose we want to scan anything at this point. I don't know. Robot shop first? Do it! Should have checked the thingy as well.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Volter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera England.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right?
Oh,
What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For Crying out loud, Nissa. Just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's onto us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Alright, cut the silliness. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. Ask questions about the recent murders. You know how to arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved. I forget which one's which tone now. Is that the glib tone? I like the glib.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's
A good one.
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Yeah, careful. We have got a gun. We'll shoot your ass. Tell us about yourself, Walter. Are you really a ventriloquist? Ventriloquist. Yeah.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed.
Really?
So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots.
That explains a lot.
I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Again, explains a lot. So here's a miming for that thing. I thought it was a AI thing going on, but yeah, it's him. Let's start with the less important questions, I suppose.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well.
Quirky.
Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Huh. That's clever.
Yeah, and nice as well. When this guy's calling her you quirky, you know you're quirky.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
Hush, puppy. Tenant.
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope. No idea.
Oh yeah, I forget. We've got our thingy, don't we?
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope.
I believed him though.
No idea.
Yeah.
What's your
Gabriel.
opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
I don't know. Are we? It's possible we might have some robophobic members of this community. Stina.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A
I got the
politician?
pronunciation right.
Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Okay. And start with the murders now.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
Oh man.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned
Yep.
evil.
Definitely evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Yeah. Please stop playing with your robots.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm just fiddling with my deck here. 1 second. That's gone a bit stiff. It's a bit low. There was a plant system growing thing in the Maya's apartment, right? So that makes sense.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a
Shit.
tendency to accuse him
Email
of
sounds.
things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps.
Stop it.
What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's
Oh,
a
man.
human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Oh
Walter,
boy.
sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Just a little.
Pops could ring my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Give me a second. I need to mute all the other audio sounds, including email notification noises that you hear. That. It's been a few days, so I forgot my practices. So I need to mute this one and this one. And system sound is muted already, so it should be fine. No more sounds in the background. Oh, kinda. Right, the conduit.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nut jobs.
In line. Okay. Now I can only show him shit. What's this book we found?
No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason.
What about this note?
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
It is, yeah.
You knew it well
Oh,
then.
that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
Okay. If you say so.
Do you know anything about this book?
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never.
Damn.
I love my robots. Don't get me wrong. but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near 'em.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
Well, he's passing the lie test. Look at my scalpel. Oh, that sounds wrong.
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to share that with him.
Okay. We're just gonna
Any
take care
idea
of it.
what this key opens?
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while back. It disappeared later.
Good to know. Thanks.
Interesting.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Okay, no more response.
No, that's private.
Oh yeah.
I won't show that to just anyone.
Let's show him my gun.
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
He just never gets shot with our guns anymore. I'm about to unsubscribe from something that's just popped up again. It's popping up a lot. Loads of Quora emails every minute, asking you about every question ever, even things you haven't subscribed to. Anyway, that's my
I'm
business.
off. See you later.
Well, you guys don't care about that shit.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Oh man, that was a good voice by me, dude. Gee. Anyway, I wasn't expecting it to be so good.
What does this little guy do?
Clean. Like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
Nice. Ahead of its time.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except
sense.
the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Makes sense too. Fair enough. Let's see.
Cute little robot. What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Alright.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
I suppose this is your Xbox or something? Or PS5?
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
What's up?
What do you mean?
Alright,
The-
let's check it.
Oh,
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
you mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Now we can tell. Torso.
Guess that belongs with the head up front.
Yeah, it makes sense. We have some tea then?
Not really feeling an urge for tea right now.
Ah. Pointy.
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh,
pointy.
a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton?
Oops. My bad.
What is the point?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
I'm gonna take this off because this guy's straight down the middle. It's not the guy to test for evasion. I think that's it. Let me hit the tab key. Yep. Yes. Alright. We good. Shouldn't be enough to scan. Should be fine, so yeah. Alright, cheers fella. Enjoy your whoa, that thing waved. Enjoy your bots. Alright, we need to alt tab here, not alt tab. Tab here. So it's a bench we ain't looked at.
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
Fair enough. Fair enough, lady. We don't feel like sitting down right now.
He's busy.
Let's check this place
Looks
out.
like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Let's not check that place out. Okay. Are we running out of places to go? Did we go to the clinic already? Was that where the autopsy was? I can't remember. I think it was.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
Cool.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
I'm going to school?
I don't have any business in the school. I don't have anything.
I'm not sure where we need to find a place we haven't been. Or maybe speak to people
I
we've
think
spoken to before.
A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite.
We heard that already. Alright. Wait there. Did I look at that machine already? I'm not sure.
Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
Probably by that guy we spoke to. He probably made it. Hold up. What about this here? Edge of town. Edge of despair.
No, I'll leave her to her job for now.
That's not her. Looks like a dude from
Looks like an old hover. I
Looks
don't need
that
to
way.
go down. Doesn't look like I can enter the museum.
I'm not sure. I have to do a sneaky cut in a minute.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Can I do anything else in here?
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
Trying to get in that door. Maybe we can speak to the
Not
people
sure
we
what
spoke to
kind
before.
of plant.
Need to cough. There we go.
Finding the identity of the tenant.
Alright, you know what? Let's go back to the station. Maybe. Let's see. Catch up with Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Aha!
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Funny you should say that.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
Nope. That's not cool. I'm flooded with emails at the moment. Go figure. Undo it.
What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
Sweet, that'd be handy.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
Alright, that's too bad.
That sucks. Right.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 on Amir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks.
That's the place I was thinking of, so I said, let's go back to the police station. For that very reason.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
Probably wise.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Yeah, we've had similar opinions on her.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a
Both.
difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
People in that job can be like that now. I'm guessing. Right, Volta.
What do you think of Volter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
Yes, sir. Alright. Let's see if we can show him some stuff. Such as this clay.
No. I'm not gonna walk around...
Alright.
What do you make of this?
Some kind of reminder for a password?
Yeah, that's my theory too. What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah. Terrorist classified.
Okay.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
SOP. I think.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across...
Yeah, same thing.
What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, ma'am.
Doesn't like our scalpel.
I found this in one of the drawers in the office.
Ah, well, feel free to use it if you think it can help the case.
We will.
Any idea of what this key could open?
Nope, but it looks small. Some kind of drawer, maybe a filing cabinet or something?
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe
Yeah.
they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
That too. I showed him this already, haven't we?
Do you know who the woman in the...
Too hard to tell.
Yeah.
No, that... I see no reason to... I already asked him about that. I see no reason to inquire further about that.
Yeah, I just want to see what the first dialogue bit was. That was new. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Let's see what he's saying.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment at Mimir Road. Any ideas?
We have address records in here. Check the drawers behind me.
Perfect. I'll have a look in a bit.
Yeah, I figured he'd say as much.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
And Volta?
What do you think of Volter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Fair enough.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Tomorrow.
Not really. I'll figure something out.
The only gig in town.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
That sounded a bit funky.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terror.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me.
I'll let you know.
Okay, fair enough. His tone there, I wasn't sure. Alright, what do we want?
What do you make of this?
No idea. Something to do with a password?
Looks that way, yeah.
Everyone's in a password theory.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal
Same thing?
technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait,
I can't
Yeah,
say.
same thing.
What do you think of this?
be careful with that. It's not the best thing to have loose in your pocket.
This is true.
I don't want to share that with him. Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I
we
might
will.
do that if I could figure out who
Oh
wrote
yeah,
this
we will.
note.
Okay,
No reason to.
let's do it then. That's where we're at.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
I don't need to look that up. Katarina
That's that get
Berg,
marked off.
born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay.
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Alright, so
I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need.
that's that get marked off. Yes.
I don't see how that can be looked up. No need to do that again.
Just checking.
I don't see how.
Just checking.
I don't see how.
Alright.
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers. Katarina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Yeah. Alright,
That's all I needed.
cool.
Very well.
Anything else here?
I guess Anderson has a small local.
Same thing otherwise.
Looks like a logbook. Just lots.
Right, let's get out. Let's ask Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Yep. Katerina, please.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
Ugh. No one knows.
All right,
Good luck out there.
Clinic, because Commoner's waiting for us.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. For sure. Oh man.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Okay.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
Okay, anything new here?
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. What else?
Oh.
Not now. Not at the moment.
What?
Not right now.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Alright.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
Little terrorist organization. One of it.
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right. But you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Locked doors? You good with any locked doors?
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Fair enough. That was a long shot. We had to try that. Alright, do you know Ekaterina Berg?
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
How about Volta?
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Wise tactic. Okay, so what do we want? Go through the stuff.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to show it to anyone. No, this note...
Okay, alright.
Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say, a finger?
I'd say your clay is suitable for that purpose, yes.
What do you make of this?
New Katerina implies there's an old Katerina. Perhaps this person assumed a different identity at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
Little terrorist organization.
Well, have you ever heard of...
I'm sure the idea...
Right, but
Same thing.
you're not aware of anyone...
If you're asked, but currently.
Okay, thanks.
Look, it's scalpel, sir.
I shouldn't show him that. He might want it back.
Yeah.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Think it could be used to create a replica of a body part?
A small one, sure. If you have the mold for it.
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
See, even handwriting has a gender. Alright. You're good. That's
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Let's get the scanner out. That's archived already, I think. Yep. Nice bio. Alright. Plate shape. Matching pattern, yep. They match. Definitely the same thing. Same arrow. It's definitely so. I might get a little bit of featuring, some squeaky, as you guys expect from my broadcast now. Alright. Let's see what else. I think that's that. No.
I think that's for collecting the ashes after.
So can I combine things in this?
I don't see how those things work together.
Alright. Let's get out! I think we got stuff to do. I think. Ugh.
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
I need any more stuff from here. She said she wouldn't take them
Various
before.
medical supplies.
She refused. I think. I remember rightly.
It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
Alright.
A portable medical kit with all the essentials. Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch. Unused band.
Oh, she won't take it yet.
An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything.
It's Taba. Taba for showing us new. So let's get out. Alright, so there was a thing, I think. We need to go for our no? Yeah?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR.
Alright,
which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Maybe she's the date of birth. People do that a lot, right? That's not the right way. Let's go to Mima Road. And then...
That's not the right entrance.
Oops. Let's see. Oh. Speak to Sven first.
Hey,
Speak to
Sven.
Sven Gornexen.
Yeah?
Katarina Berg.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Thanks.
He's
You can
got
get back to work.
Some joke. Oh no.
Alrighty.
No. Actually, no, you can't. You can't. You
Hey.
can't. Sorry, sir. I gotta be that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, this no. What do you make of this?
Looks like a reminder of some kind, but I can't make sense of
Did I
it.
show him all this already? I think I did, you know.
I don't want to share that with him. I don't think... What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they...
Yeah, that's...
Not really.
Same thing. I think that's it for him.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
How's our alignment meter looking? We're up to the empathetic level. Off of Bald. Off of Tyre. Off of Friggin' heck. Yeah, we're in the empathetic level of proceedings. Let's see.
Katarina Berg. Born
256 maybe?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
I don't know if there's meant to be enough information to solve this, because I'm not really sure. Right there. There's my notepad gone.
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers.
Yeah. We're able to figure it out at this point, I think.
That
Would you say that doesn't make sense?
combination makes no sense.
Fair enough.
That action doesn't seem pretty. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina
Going too
Berg.
quick.
Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Oops.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
That's not 256.
Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80
February
AR,
2nd.
which means she's been in
February,
Nordson
May.
for 2 years.
Ooh, February will be 2. May will be 5.
Katarina Berg.
February. No, February 2. May 5.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
I don't know. It's not clicking.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR,
May
which
13,
means she's been in
513.
Nordson for 2 years.
513.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
Are we supposed to know
Immigrated to
what to take
Nordson on
from
May
what?
13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay, this is where we do a cut and I figure it out, or try to figure out. It just seems a little bit sparse. But I'll be back once I've figured it out or cheated. If I cheat, I'll let you know. But I don't know, that's just seemed a bit wide to me, I don't know. Not sure if this is a good puzzle or not at the moment. Seems like a bad puzzle, but it could just be bad brain. That kind of sounds wrong. So, I almost went to a guide, but...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Flipped. I imagine it means backwards. So.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which
78.
means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
873. I'm not sure in terms of what I'm flipping though. Like I know what to flip, but what do I put in? The day. Yeah.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
We don't care about
Immigrated
that.
to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Because that's only 3 digits, so.
Katarina Berg. Born
That'd be
February
78.
2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Am I taking the first digit? The last digit? What? That's the problem.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
5. Nah. I still don't know what digit I'm putting in.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
Is that what I'm putting
Immigrated
backwards?
to Nordsund on May
Putting the year
13th, 80 AR.
And the day?
Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
That'd be 78 though, right? Doesn't fit. Is it 8 and 7? And then
Katarina Berg. Born Feb...
3? What bit am I
Katarina
putting in?
Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 A.
8, 3, 1. 7, 8.
Katarina Berg.
8. No. I thought maybe. I think we're on the right track, but again, what the hell am I swapping? What are we swapping? That's a problem, right? You with me on this, guys? This is silly, right? Let me get some more advice. Alright, I looked in the guide, and I'm not too sure about this puzzle. Essentially,
Katarina Berg.
we have to
Born
we have to
February
change that to a
2nd,
number.
56 AR. Immigrated
And
to
then
Nordsund on May 13th,
swap
80
that
AR.
around. So we
Which
got the flip
means she's
flop,
been in Nordsund for 2 years.
but we need to flip that and turn it to a number. I'm not a fan of that. That's not my. That's a little bit.
Katarina Berg.
Yeah.
Born
not
February
really a fan.
2nd, 56
So,
AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th,
2 years ago, and
80
everything
AR.
else is just irrelevant.
Which means she's
It's
been in
literally the
Nordsund for
month
2
and the day.
years.
That's the thing. It says it's flipped the day you came. The day you came. You know, do you include the year? Do you include the month? Do you not include the month? Do you not include the year? Do you include the? Do you take away the 2 years? You know, it's too broad. Is the problem unnecessarily so? It's broad to make it harder rather than, you know, I don't know. It just ends up being frustrating potentially though. If you got it first time, fantastic, good on you. But that was just too broad for me. So yeah.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May
That's a
13th,
5.
80 AR.
And it's
Which
1
means
3.
she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
So you have to do 3, 1, 5. Yeah, bullshit puzzle.
Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns.
Okay, so how do we do this?
That won't produce a fingerprint.
Do we scan it? Oh shit. Well, one goofy puzzle for me so far. I like that puzzle.
That won't produce a fingerprint.
Oh man.
That action doesn't seem productive.
Lady, you gonna help me out?
That combination makes no sense. Looks like it's waiting for a fingerprint input. Can't use my own,
Oh,
obvious.
hold up. Maybe we need to go back to the thingy. It's a corpse then. Back to the morgue. See if we can get something. But we need, is Katarina Maya? Maya's Katarina, is it? Or am I getting confused? Not sure.
Multiple stab wounds.
Am I being confused there?
Maybe if it was Carl's finger.
Ah.
I have no reason to believe that Maya had access to the fingerprint scanner.
I'm getting confused. They're not the same people. They're just connected. Except the new Katerina, which was changing identity, but I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Gonna have to be, otherwise we're stuck. Don't make more. Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Surely there's an easier way. No. No easier way. Turn about. Do I need to use this now?
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay,
I got a creepy
hopefully
finger.
this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
That's good. I don't want to be confused anymore.
A molded replica of Carl's finger.
Ugh. Even got a finger nail design there. Actually, wait a minute. Is he impressed with this finger we got here?
I had some more.
Shoot.
What do we think of our finger?
Do you think this could work to trick a fingerprint reader?
A what?
You know, one of those old locks that would open if you have the right fingerprint.
No idea. But it looks like a detailed replica. I can clearly see the fingerprint pattern on there.
He's impressed.
That's enough question.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Well, at least I figured out that one. Oh, I've got it wrong way. Finally, we can get in.
Still won't open.
With the silly puzzle. Now we've done the better puzzle. Let's use the creepy finger. Open sesame and we're in.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Large tank.
Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
Oh man.
Sure, I could try to open the tank with brute force, but I don't want to risk breaking it.
Fair enough. Valve.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
Just
There's a valve. Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Oh no. Another potentially dodgy puzzle.
This was used as a bookmark. In the book, it reads, Console PW. Think new, Katerina.
Oh man.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
My general rule on the
Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for.
adventure games is if I have to look, you know, too much into walkthroughs on the puzzles.
Big
then
enough for 2 people. Recently used.
I usually flush it because it's just no good, right? You need to be figuring things out yourself, or at least the majority of it. But if you're having 2-3 puzzles in a row you have to look up, then it's just either not your day, you're just being dumb that day maybe, or the puzzles are just too obtuse. I'm not sure with this one yet.
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let her out. She's ours, but not really. She truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
Okay.
Looks like someone is expecting.
Guess we should start scanning. If receptacle. No. What is that?
Looks like something is missing here. Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
We need an alias. Bob. Cat. Cat.
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW. Think new, Katerina.
We need an alias, though. We haven't got an alias
Katerina
yet.
Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 3rd. Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses. Some kind.
Flipped, just in case. Kisses. Hugs. Snot. Snoogle. Get out. Oh.
Big enough for two.
Scanner, I guess. Should we look for cards, really? Hello? Carl's DNA is there. I'm not gonna comment on what part of DNA we found there. Okay. Nothing there. Nope. Okay.
Katerina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl.
I don't know if I meant to have the answer for this thing already. Gosh, I feel like I'm needing a guide every minute now, really. Which ain't great. I don't like that at all. That's never a good sign. Let me check the letter again.
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias?
New alias.
It's pretty ironic,
Alright,
since you're the least prudent person I know.
It's meant to be
JK.
whatever is
Anyhow,
prudent.
I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that she's
person.
out bigger than. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be.
What's the opposite of least prudent thing? Wait there. Back in a moment again. We'll do a cut. We figure this out. We'll try to. Nah. Alright, let's try a few ideas. Careful. cat with a C, I mean. Discreet. Wise. I mean, it can't be just like that, can it? Alright. Another cut. And back again. So guys, unfortunately, this looks like this is probably going to be the last part of this game because I'm relying on guides way too much now. That's that second puzzle in a row now. Well, it's not in a row, but it's the second one. I wanted to see if we had the information we needed for this password, which it indicated it kind of did, and we are meant to be able to figure this out. And what it is in this big long tome. Yeah. We're meant to surmise from her saying you and him saying least prudent. We're meant to surmise from that this is the answer here. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna struggle with this throughout at this point now. I'm pretty confident I'm gonna have to go through guides every minute. And again, I don't know if it's just me, might be just the day, might be the puzzles. I don't know, but these are very I don't know, man. I don't feel like I can bring value to this series anymore. So I'm having to look in guides too much and it's just no good. But anyway, it's Melinda. Prudence. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember that shit in the first place, otherwise where you gonna even think to look, in my opinion. I don't remember that. You know. No. I'm concerned. Yeah, if you got the chops for it and that, fantastic, but I just feel like I'm gonna struggle with this. So I'll pull it in and, you know, I think I'll accept defeat and stick to first person shooters or something. And to help for commands. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save a bit. I'll see what happens, but I don't think I can do any more with this, guys. This is I haven't got good feelings with the puzzle difficulty. But thanks for watching though. Hopefully you've seen enough to know the intelligence level when it comes to such puzzles of the intro, as well as whether or not this is a game you want to invest in. Some wicked music, wicked voice acting, interesting story and everything, but I don't like playing adventure games where I have to keep looking in walkthroughs 2 times in a row or almost in a row is making me very nervous, and some of the solutions are quite obtuse, so I can kind of get the sense that I'm going to be going in guides a lot because of the way they're doing some of the puzzles here is not great. So I'm hoping it's just me, and if you do purchase it, hopefully you'll have a much better time, but I don't think I can bring value to it going in the guide every minute to solve stuff, which is the core of an adventure game. So thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I should even ask anyone to subscribe or like, but yeah, you know what to do if you do, and if you don't do, then just go and play the game and show us done. Thanks much.